Director of Kung Fu Panda 4 has revealed that Tai Lung won't be the sole returning villain in the upcoming sequel.
You're bluffing!
Po and the Furious 5 last graced the screen in 2016's Kung Fu Panda 3, where the Dragon Warrior delved into his panda heritage and mastered the art of Qi. With the confirmation of another sequel, the initial Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer hinted at Tai Lung's comeback, accompanied by the introduction of a new adversary crossing paths with Po. Director Mike Mitchell has disclosed that the forthcoming sequel will resurrect multiple past villains and reintroduce other familiar characters. The latest trailer offers a glimpse into Po's next undertaking, where he must mentor a student to assume his former role as the Dragon Warrior. As Po ascends to the role of spiritual leader in the Valley of Peace, he must confront a fresh threat, the Chameleon by Viola Davis. The Chameleon is on a quest to absorb unlimited kung fu powers, evident in her revival of Tai Lung and subsequent absorption of his kung fu energy. The inclusion of the spirit realm in the narrative opens the door for previously vanquished villains to potentially make a comeback in this upcoming installment. Now, Po has encountered a multitude of adversaries throughout the Kung Fu Panda franchise, spanning the movies and various spin-off series. So let's delve into some of the most formidable villains who may play prominent roles in Kung Fu Panda 4. Alfie. Sir Alfred of Landreth, also known as Alfie, emerges as a central antagonist in Kung Fu Panda the Dragon Knight. Initially a loyal servant to the Queen of England, Alfie met a tragic end when ordered to recapture Klaus and Veruka Dumont. Revived with formidable powers, Alfie could reconnect the shattered contingent of Pangaea. However, after a confrontation with Po, he recognized the errors of his way and was ultimately defeated. Klaus and Veruka Dumont. Klaus and Veruka Dumont take center stage as the primary villains in the Dragon Knight series. This British sibling duo escaped to China in pursuit of the 4 Tainshang weapons, driven by the belief that obtaining them would grant them world domination. Displaying disturbingly violent and sadistic tendencies, they prove to be a formidable team. However, their dependence on each other becomes their downfall, positioning them slightly lower compared to their other adversaries in the Kung Fu Panda universe. Boss Wolf. Boss Wolf, a secondary antagonist in Kung Fu Panda 2, pledges allegiance to Lord Shen, the film's central villain. Despite his subordinate role, Boss Wolf exudes a menacing presence. Enhanced by his formidable wolf pack army and serving as Shen's strategic mind, he becomes a formidable adversary.
The year of the peacock begins now!
Right now? Because it's the middle of the year, so you'd only get like a half of the year of the peacock.
Boss Wolf's tenacity would likely have made him challenging to defeat under normal circumstances. However, he met his demise when he refused to sacrifice his wolf pack in compliance with Shen's orders. Fen Wang. Fen Wang, once a promising member of the Furious 5 in Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness, underwent a transformation from hero to villain. Initially part of the group when Master Shifu served under Master Oogway, her ambition led her astray, causing her to turn away from friends and mentor. Upon her return, Fen Wang showcased newfound darkness, displaying skills. She stood out as one of the most formidable adversaries faced by Po and his companions in Legends of Awesomeness. Jin Dao. Introduced in Season 1 of Kung Fu Panda Paws of Destiny, Jin Dao was the original Dragon Master and mentor to the 4 constellations. Following the franchise's trend, Jin Dao succumbed to the allure of power, deviating from the path of goodness. Originally a crane, he transferred his spirit into a dragon's body in pursuit of increased strength. Extracting his soul from the dragon required the combined strength of the constellations, Oogway and Bunidharma, but even this came at an immense cost. Kipa. an ancient dragon and ruler of the underworld demons, predates the events of Kung Fu Panda: Legends of Awesomeness. In an era long before the series, these ancient demons wreaked havoc across China until a young master Oogway intervened, sealing them away in the underworld. Kipa harbors a deep grudge against the Kung Fu master, and upon escaping the underworld, he targets the Valley of Peace. Feeding on Qi, Kipa appears as an insurmountable force, but Po manages to overcome him by revitalizing his own Qi through a peach sapling. Kai, the Collector. Kai, the central antagonist in Kung Fu Panda 3, began his journey on the side of heroes, having once fought alongside Master Oogway. However, Kai's obsession with stealing the Qi of others diverged him from the path of spreading Qi.
First, otherwise it won't be scary, it'll just be stupid. It's not them talking, you idiots! It's me talking through them. Kai! Who?
A conflict with Oogway led to Kai's defeat, but as a skilled collector, he harnessed Qi even in the afterlife. Escaping the underworld, Kai targeted the Jade Palace with only Po and his mastery of Qi capable of thwarting him. Lord Shen. Lord Shen, the antagonist in Kung Fu Panda 2, distinguished himself from other movie villains through strategic brilliance rather than sheer brute strength. Fascinated by fire and power, Shen used these elements to craft devastating weapons. His most heinous act involved leading a genocide against pandas, driven by a prophecy foretelling his defeat by a warrior of black and white. Despite the prophecy, Shen met his demise at the hands of Po, solidifying his place as one of the most memorable and vicious villains in the Kung Fu Panda film series. Tai Lung. While subsequent villains in the Kung Fu Panda franchise wielded the powers of Qi or emerged from the afterlife, the original antagonist from the first film, Tai Lung, remains unparalleled in his menace. From the film's outset, it was evident that Master Shifu's former prize student was a force to be reckoned with. Held captive in a specially designed prison, Tai Lung orchestrated a daring escape with the aid of a single feather, showcasing his sheer power. Tai Lung's essence was pure, unbridled strength, coupled with an extensive mastery of martial arts and knowledge of pressure points, rendering him the most formidable villain, and one created entirely by Master Shifu.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
It was only Po's unexpected proficiency with the whooshy finger hold that prevented Tai Lung from wreaking havoc upon the Valley of Peace. However, with the revelation of his return in DreamWorks' Kung Fu Panda 4, the possibilities are wide open for this formidable adversary. What do you think? Comment down in the section below and don't forget to like and subscribe.